You can speak English,
Right.
Polish, Russian, Chinese Mandarin, and Cantonese.
Yeah, at different levels of proficiency. My Russian is like wobbly at best.
Which language do you use when you think?
That's a good question. It's funny because people normally don't ask me this question, but I tend to think out loud. I sometimes even talk to myself. And when I think, I verbalize everything in my head as if I heard my own voice,
Mhm.
which slows me down when I read. But it's better at like formulating ideas. And I realized that I tend to talk to myself a lot in English, more in English than in Polish, and I wondered why. Because the weird thing is like when you like I was born and raised in Poland, and English is for me is a foreign language that I learned. But when I talk to myself, I often catch myself speaking in English, and then I'm like, wait a second, why am I speaking English? And I try to switch back to Polish, and I realize this weird difference in like brain activity, which it's not like I can do that, but it's not as convenient and it's not as comfortable for me when I speak to myself in Polish than it is in English.
Do you think because English is just easier grammar, it has less rules, and that's why it's an international language. It's easy to learn for
I
everyone.
honestly don't know why. Because like for me, we could be having the same conversation right now in Polish, obviously, but and I wouldn't feel hindered by it.
Mhm.
But like when I try to formulate ideas and I'm like I analyze stuff, I will be speaking English and I'm like, wait a second, Polish, and I'm like, no, back to English, and I still haven't figured out why.